as a child, I thought maybe if I'm perfect, that my life would be different.
Gaokao, the National University Exam. In China, the pressure to succeed academically is immense. The National University Entrance Exam, known as the Gaokao, is the most important exam a student will ever take. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event that can determine their future and what career opportunities they may have. It's widely considered one of the most challenging and competitive exams in the world. Students must compete with millions of others across the country for a limited number of spots at top-tier universities. To have a chance, they devote months, if not years, preparing for the exam, sacrificing sleep and free time in the process. And if they succeed, their future looks brighter, with opportunities to attend prestigious universities and pursue successful careers. However, if they fail, the consequences can be devastating. They might have to try again next year or say goodbye to their university dreams forever. As someone who has experienced a Gaokao equivalent test in my own country, I can tell you that everything I did during my teenage years was a build-up for the test. But when I didn't reach my goal, it haunted me and still gives me nightmares, even today. It wasn't just the result itself that scared me, but the consequences I had to face. It was a missed opportunity that I couldn't bear to lose, and it forever changed my life. The Gaokao covers a wide range of subjects. Chinese, mathematics, and English are mandatory for all students, while they can choose between science-oriented subjects like physics, chemistry, and biology, or liberal arts subjects like history, politics, and geography. The exam questions are mostly multiple choice or fill-in-the-gap style, with a maximum score of 750, which is nearly impossible to achieve. Out of roughly 10 million candidates each year, less than 1,000 score above 700. In 2022, the average score was around 400, making a score of 600 or higher a remarkable feat. In China, universities are divided into 3 tiers. Tier 1 universities are the best, requiring an overall score above 500. Only about 5% of students make it to these top institutions. To get into the best universities like Tsinghua University or Peking University, students need a score of at least 600. Tier 2 universities, while less prestigious, still offer good resources and qualifications, typically requiring a score above 450. The majority of students end up at Tier 3 universities, which require scores between 360 and 450. Those unable to get into Tier 3 universities often give up on their academic dreams altogether. Chinese high school students typically study for 12 hours a day for 3 years. In their final year, they increase this to 14 hours daily. This rigorous schedule leaves little time for entertainment or relaxation, and parents closely monitor their children. Even with such intense preparation, only about 25% of students attend decent universities. The competition for top universities is fierce, leading some students to resort to extreme measures like cheating. Despite the ultimate consequences, cheating cases are reported each year. Each province has its own set of test questions with varying difficulty levels. Cities like Beijing and Shanghai are generally considered to have easier exams and lower entry requirements compared to provinces like Hunan, the most populated province in China. Educational resources are unevenly distributed. Major cities have the best resources, teachers, and facilities, while remote areas lack basic necessities. Many children from these areas won't even have a chance to attend Gaokao, let alone get admitted to universities. Recently, a video of a speech by Zhang Xifeng, a senior student at Huangshi High School in Hubei Province, went viral. In his speech, Zhang expressed his determination to change his fate through Gaokao, despite his humble background. His words resonated deeply, highlighting the stark differences between urban and rural educational resources. Zhang's speech shed light on the unbalanced distribution of resources, the intense pressure students face, and the flaws in the exam-based education system. It echoed the sentiments of many who question whether the current system truly serves the best interests of all students. Schools like Huangshi High School in Hubei Province are known for their strict military-like management. Students wake up at 5:30 a.m. and their day is meticulously planned until lights out at 10:10 p.m. Every minute is accounted for, leaving no room for leisure or personal time. Students are graded on everything from academic performance to moral behavior and hygiene. Frequent interactions between boys and girls, daydreaming and snacking can all result in score deductions, directly impacting their homeroom teacher's income. Many students endure physical and mental health issues due to the relentless pressure. Stories of students developing chronic illnesses, mental health problems, and even committing suicide are not uncommon. Zhang Xifeng's words I'm just a pig from the countryside, but I'm still determined to go dig for cabbages in the big city. Highlight the desperate desire to change one's fate despite overwhelming odds. Zhang's speech and the reactions it sparked highlight the huge disparities between urban and rural areas and the intense pressure on students to succeed. It's a reflection of the broader inequalities in Chinese society. Gaokao remains a pivotal yet deeply challenging aspect of Chinese education, shaping the futures of millions, but also reflecting broader social inequalities. This is the reality of the Chinese education system. This is the struggle. This is Gaokao.